Hey there, Lynn Allen here. Welcome to another DraftSight tip courtesy of Catalyst Magazine. All right, today we're going to talk about file compatibility because you may be wondering what happens to those precious AutoCAD drawings of yours when you bring them into DraftSight, or you may be wondering what happens when you work really hard inside a DraftSight and then you send those files to somebody that has AutoCAD, right? Is the data going to be preserved? Absolutely. Just ask those millions of DraftSight users out there who have been doing this successfully for years. Everything's going to be fine, but I'm going to show it to you. So we are going to actually open, we're going to take an AutoCAD drawing file. We're going to open it inside a DraftSight, and then we're going to make some changes, and then we're going to round trip it back into AutoCAD. All right, we're going to take a look at it all for ourselves. Let's see what happens. Right, so I'm currently looking at, I'm inside of AutoCAD. I'm looking at a drawing file called Landscape Plan Model. All right, this guy's never been opened in DraftSight. It's never talked to DraftSight. It's never gone to dinner with DraftSight or had drinks or anything like that. And let's take a good look at it. It's a pretty cool drawing. It looks like a very nice place to live. If I come down and I take a look at the layout tab, you'll see that it has a very nice layout as well and paper space there. You can see this was a design for the custom residents. I don't know who the customs are, but I wouldn't mind living there. Pretty awesome landscaping. All right, so you see what this drawing file looks like. Model space, one layout tab. So we're going to go ahead and close this because you know what happens if you try to open a drawing file in another program or inside of AutoCAD that's already open. It will call you names and you can only open it as read only, right? So it's closed. Shut the door on that. Let's go over to DraftSight. Yay, DraftSight. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to open up this drawing file. Open, open, open. And here it is right here. Open, open, open. All right, no explosions. Everybody's fine. Everybody's going to be okay. It looks great, right? No error messages. And if I come down here, you can see, let's go over and take a look at the layout tab. You can see that the custom family is going to be just fine. The layout looks great. All right, let's make some changes, some simple changes. I should change it to the Allen residence is what I should do, but I'm going to do this quickly. I'm just going to do some delete. I hit the delete key and I'm going to get rid of this M text down here and that other text. All right, now you can see clearly I have changed it. I'm going to go ahead and do a save as. All right, let's do a save as because I want to show you something. I'm going to do a save as. We're going to change the name slightly. Before that, though, check this out. Look at all the different file versions and types you can save it back to. In fact, DraftSight allows you to save it back further than AutoCAD does. Oh, yeah. I can save it all the way back to an R12 drawing file, not 2012. R12. We're talking early 90s, baby. Oh, yeah. This actually reminds me of when I was working for Autodesk and somebody came up to me in a presentation and I was doing an AutoCAD tips and tricks presentation and said that they have a copy of DraftSight in their office just so they could save back to a specific file type. That's impressive. So I didn't get it at the time, but now I totally get it. They needed to save back to a version that was further than AutoCAD did. So you can see it's very, very robust here, right? So I'm going to actually change the name slightly. I'm going to save it in a different directory too. Let's save it in I have a directory specifically for DraftSight. Apparently I've completely forgotten my alphabet. And I'm going to call it, I'm going to add a little DS to the end so we can tell it's different. This has been to DraftSight and it's going to go back. All right. Landscape Plan Model -DS or Dassault Systems if you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and do a save. Some of you will get that. Okay, now I know I have to close it in here too or I'm going to get the same error message inside of AutoCAD when I try to open it. It's okay. It wouldn't matter if we had to open it read only, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and close this. We'll shut this baby down. And now we're going to go back over to AutoCAD. Run back over to AutoCAD. Run, baby, run. Ready? We're going to open it. Open, open, open. What commercial was that? I have my little DraftSight folder there. And there it is, Landscape Plan Model DS. Wow, it's already giving me a preview. So pretty. It's awesome. I love it. Look at that. How did it know? And look at it. It's already been updated. That text is gone. That custom family is going to be happy because their name isn't on it anymore. And you can see it looks fantastic. I love it. There's the model version of it. Nothing yelled at me. Nothing exploded once again. It's all good. We're all good. All right. And you know what? Let's take a look at Save As for just a quick second. I just want to show you once again the difference, right? The options here are so many fewer than we had inside of DraftSight. So let's not forget that. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go back over to DraftSight for just I want to show you one other thing. You were probably going, what kind of drawing has she got on the screen? What drawing is that? This drawing is made up of dynamic blocks. And I just wanted to show you that DraftSight supports dynamic blocks. So you don't need to worry about that. If you've worked really hard on dynamic blocks, you want to know you can still use them, right? So here's a dynamic block that has a lot of options here. Maybe I want to take a look at a sports car from the top, or I'm clearly a very bad shot, or from the side, or maybe I want to look at a truck from the side. I like the side view the best. So you get the idea there. That's a dynamic block. You can see this is a here I can zoom up a little bit. You can get a better shot. This is a dynamic block of a door. It has all kinds of options on here that you can make changes for that dynamic block. Some of you, I'm sure, have some very ambitious dynamic blocks. You would be sad if you couldn't use them. I would be sad. So just so you know, you can. But don't listen to me. Try it for yourself. Remember, you can download DraftSight free of charge, no credit card needed, so that when you don't have to remember within 30 days to cancel. I hate that. You forget and then you're forever paying. You don't need to worry about that. You can then take your AutoCAD drawing files, bring them into DraftSight and try them out, round trip it, make sure everything is the way you want it to be, because ultimately we really just want you to be happy. We don't want you to move to DraftSight if that doesn't make you happy. So I hope this made you happy, and I'll see you back here in a few weeks. Take care. Have a fabulous rest of the week.